What's going on YouTube? It's Trev. So I don't mean to perpetuate this thing, but things keep happening, right? So what we're talking about is the all nodes situation and the issues that Jacob Gadikian has brought up over the last few days and is still pretty adamant about. He's gotten attention, right, for himself, but I mean, he's gotten attention for the community as far as bringing this potential issue, this issue, however you want to look at it, to the forefront. And you have to at least credit him for causing things to happen, right? And so let me take you over here and show you actually what the latest thing is that happened. All Nodes released a couple of tweets, and they said, "We are pleased to announce that non-custodial node management is now available directly in our UI for Cosmos-based networks with support for Ledger, Kepler Wallet, and IBC Wallet, and Terra Station browser extensions." Okay, so it was something that they had to react to, right? And they have reacted to it, so kudos all around, I guess, right? Kudos for Jacob for bringing the issue to the forefront, right? Whether you question his methods or not, at least that much happened. We found out that there was something that, it is a situation. It is an issue. It really probably shouldn't be that way. And most of us weren't aware of it, right? So kudos for bringing it and making us aware of it. Kudos to All Nodes for stepping up and saying, all right, so let's do something about it, right? And if we go into it a little more, so they come down to this one here. With our latest update, you can now control your validator node information, including commission, moniker, description, website, and security contact, direct from the UI. All Tendermint-based validator nodes will be hosted using non-custodial node management systems only. Okay. Well, this brings up the question, however, which I believe, if I can find it, maybe it wasn't here, maybe it was in the previous one. Let me see if I can find it. Brings up a question that was asked by Jeb. Here it is. Which says, "I have a question. All nodes. Can we get a definitive answer if current validators using your infrastructure can switch over to this new system with all the safety precautions you mentioned? Or would they have to shut down their current node and then reopen a new one to gain all this?" Okay, so you got to kind of piece some things together, all right? And a few different things have happened. So I'm taking this as new nodes coming on and using All Nodes, as a host, will automatically be on this non-custodial system, right? That's the way it's coming across to me. If I've got any of that wrong, like usual, get up in the chat section and let me know, right? But that's the way I'm reading it. Prior validators who are on All Nodes, right, who use All Nodes for, hosting their node, right, they have some options too. And they could shut down their validator, right, let everyone that's delegated to them know I'm going to be cycling out, maybe starting a brand new validator, right, which will automatically, All Nodes, according to this, will never have the keys, will never have had the keys at any point, right? You could do it that way, a lot more work that way. The potential of possibly losing some delegators as they, go and redelegate to somebody else and then get lazy and never come back to you or whatever. A lot of potential hazards for the validator with that method, but probably the safest method if you absolutely want to be totally free of anything, okay? because Classy sent out a tweet a little while ago, and he took another option, an option that is available, and I'll show it to you in a minute. He said, our LUNC validator's mnemonic has officially been deleted from all nodes side. We are the sole owner of our LUNC validator operator, Happy Staking. So this is an option, and let me take you there. This is an option that, so you can find this yourself, right? If you go to All Nodes Help Center, and you go to, this is the link, All Nodes, All Collections, General Questions, Cosmos-based validator nodes, and then key management and security. You can read this all for yourself, right? And I'm just going to go to the pieces that are kind of about what we're talking about here as soon as I find them. Okay. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. So how can a customer request private keys associated with his node? It can be done through our secure chat on the All Nodes website from an account associated with a specific validator node. 5. Can a customer request a deletion of all private keys and mnemonics associated with their operator address? Yes, it can be done by request. So it's a choice that they offer, right? You can kind of keep things the way they are. Number 6, can a customer request a deletion of all private keys associated with their validator node if they leave all nodes? Yes, when a customer leaves all nodes, we delete all private keys and mnemonics associated with this customer, if there are any. You can verify if a node is operating by viewing attestations on a block explorer. So again, this kind of explains all the different ways that you can go about it. Now, you can totally leave, then open up another node, request that all of your keys, mnemonics, everything are all deleted, right? And, if you leave and everybody's out of there, they're deleted, they're not deleted, whatever, right? But you can request that they be deleted. All Nodes says that they delete them. If you choose to stay and not do that and just keep the node that you have, you can request that they delete all of your private keys and mnemonics, and you're the only one who has them. Now, you have to be responsible and make sure that you have them written down in a very safe place, safe deposit box, whatever it is that you do, so that, that nobody else has access to them. But also, what if something happens to you, right? And you're running a node, for individuals who are running nodes. Something happens to you and you're running a node and you've got that mnemonic locked up in a post office box somewhere. Nobody has the key. Nobody knows how to get to it. People are going to have to redelegate, I guess is what's going to have to happen. But, so it can happen, right? Here's the thing, though. The issue that people like Jacob, right, and some other people are having is that it's not even, I don't know that it's so much a matter of, is All Nodes a trustworthy organization? Have they ever done anything kind of shady before? I don't think it's a matter of that. I think what they're trying to say, it's a matter of this situation and condition exists. And on a blockchain like this, it simply cannot exist. We need to eliminate this situation altogether where someone other than the owner of the validator node has access to the keys and can act in their stead should they choose, right? Should they choose. Now, again, a lot of people trust All Nodes and say they would never do that. Why would they ever do that? Because it would be the end of their business. They've never done it before. They would never ever do it. And they might be absolutely right. But the condition still exists and they're trying to nullify the condition altogether, right? So if you're looking at it from that point of view, simply saying, all right, All Nodes deleted all of the keys, they deleted the mnemonics, and now it's all mine, that's not going to satisfy the hardcore people who are saying, no, this situation cannot exist. Because if they didn't trust, if they were saying, it's a trust me bro situation previously when all nodes had the keys, are they all of a sudden going to say, oh, okay, oh, all nodes said that they deleted them, oh, okay, we're good? No, it's still a trust me, bro situation, right? And I understand that. So in this whole situation, as I have said, I don't know how many times in the past, sometimes it's not a matter of who's wrong or who's right, but a matter of understanding each other's perspective. Why is Jacob coming out so hard about this? Why does he feel the way that he feels? And, people have their speculations on what that might be, what the intentions are, or agenda, or whatever, right? But if you understand each other's perspective, sometimes you can reach maybe some sort of middle ground. Sometimes you can't, right? And in this situation, it seems like we can't. Classy or whoever else chooses this option, that's not going to be enough for that crowd who is saying, nope, need to just can't do it. You're going to have to, if you want to not be under any scrutiny at all from that side, and we're not determining here that side is right or that side is wrong, but if you want to be under no scrutiny from them and you don't want your delegators to have any doubt in their mind, it seems like the only way to really do it is the hard way, and to start a whole new validator where you have the keys, and all nodes never had them, right? I don't know. Ultimately, up to everybody as individuals, right? We all have choices to make, and we all have to make our own risk assessments every day of our lives on a million things, right? This is just another one. Are you the kind of person who puts your kid on the bus and sends them off to second grade, or are you the kind of person that says, no, I'll drive them myself, thank you, right? Everybody's different, okay? So are you the kind of person that says, listen, all nodes has never done anything shady? If they ever, as huge as they are and as much money as they make and all the rest of it, if they would ever do anything shady, their business would be dead, right? So you don't worry about it. And if you're a validator, you say, listen, I'm with all nodes. I don't care if they have the keys, right? Matter of fact, it's a benefit in some ways for them to have the keys and be able to do some things that maybe I can't do on my own, right? Anyone who delegates with me is just going to have to understand that I trust them, and if they trust me, they delegate with me. If they don't, then they don't, right? You can do that. And as a delegator, you can also say, okay, just to be safe, maybe I want to delegate with someone who doesn't have anything to do with all nodes, or someone who has one of these non-custodial all nodes validator nodes, right? Or maybe I'm fine with it the way it is. You have to make up your own decision. You just have to, right? We're adults. It's what we do. So a few. Let me go to this over here. Hold on one second. It looks like a few people. This is my test wallet for station. There's nothing in this one. This is just to get in here and kind of look around, right? So looking at the voting power for all nodes, 17.87%. I really didn't take a huge note of what it was maybe a few days ago, right? But I think it was 18% or 18 point something percent. So even with all this kerfuffle, my favorite word, not a lot of people have undelegated from all nodes, right? So maybe a lot of people are making that choice. They're saying, no, I trust the system and I'll put my kid on the bus, right? And then if you scroll down, there are some people who have actually told people to undelegate from them because they are shutting down their node. Now, whether or not they're reopening under these new terms, I don't know, right? Like, look over here, shutting down, redelegate. They put their commission at 100%, right? To motivate you to get the heck out. Closing, please redelegate, okay? So some people are doing it. Maybe they're closing down altogether. They didn't have a lot of voting power. Maybe they didn't have a lot of delegations anyway. Maybe the whole thing was maybe a little too much for them. Or maybe they're reopening. I don't know. We will see. But not a lot of people have done it. And maybe more people will take Classy's route and just request that they delete the keys and then let everybody know this is what I did. Stay staked with me. Classy's doing all right. I mean, he's number 8, I believe, on this list as far as voting power goes. He's doing quite well with it. So I don't know. I mean, again, it is really kind of up to you as far as what you want to do and how you want to feel about it. But that's kind of what's happening right now in a nutshell. Not really so much a nutshell, me rambling and video too long again. But I don't know. Leave comments in the comment section, right? You have questions, you have comments. If anything seems right, anything seems wrong that I said, just, let me know. Let's chat about it, right? We're all learning together. I tell you guys this all the time. I'm learning right along with you, okay? All right. If you could for me, hit the like button on the way out. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. I'm dangerously close to that 2,000 subscribers. And I almost feel like once I hit 2,000, I don't care if I ever get another subscriber. It's like that's my short-term goal, right? Anyway, all right. I'll talk to y'all later. Ciao.